It's mad scientist experiment time. I am doing this experiment because in the MadCap I have 4 of these transformers. They are the Hammond 185D24, you can see there. And the issue I had was all 4 of them were mounted up, and even with just one transformer connected and none of the others, it was buzzing quite noticeably. And then as I connected each other one, also buzzing, although interestingly enough, the first one buzzed the most by far. So this particular transformer is a replacement for that one, because I think once I get that one replaced, the buzz is reasonable. But what I wanted to test was whether or not, if I fully loaded this transformer, whether or not the buzz would decrease. Now, the first thing I noticed is when I just turned it on with no load, is that it hardly buzzed at all, which suggests that if the others are like this, that I need to fiddle with the mounting a little bit to improve it. In this case, it's just mounted on a block of wood. In the MadCap, they are mounted on sorbethane pads, which are then on a aluminum base plate. Should be good enough for what I have, but strangely enough, as I say, they are buzzing, whereas this one is not. Could be the whole batch is wonky, but I doubt it somehow. So I'm going to fiddle with the mounting of that, because as I say, this one barely buzzed at all when I had no load hooked up. And then when I hooked up the load, this happens to be an 18 ohm resistor rated at 60 watts, and this transformer is 43 volt amps, so plenty big enough to handle the full secondaries from this thing, because when this thing gets going, at the highest voltage it hits, I have high mains, so the primaries in this transformer are 115 primaries, 115 volts. My primaries are actually 123 and a half, so that does drive it up. So instead of getting 24 volts out of this thing, I get more. It's actually 26 volts, except when it has nothing on the load, transformer regulation kicks in and actually ends up being much higher, because the rating of the rating of the secondaries on a transformer is assuming that you are pretty close to the rated load of the transformer. And in the world of audio, we like to put great big honking transformers and things when they really don't need it. So this thing might need at most 15 volt amps, maybe even only 10, but we're at 43 on it. So that was another possibility to explain the buzz, is that it was just not being utilized enough, because transformers can sometimes buzz when underloaded. So I wanted to just test that. What I discovered, as I say, is without a load, it doesn't buzz as much as it does inside the MadCap. With a full load, it buzzes a little bit less. So I think I need to fiddle with my mounting in the MadCap to try and reduce buzz a little bit that way. One particular transformer of the 4 buzzes much more than others, so I'm going to replace that one with this guy, because he is quite spectacularly quiet, and we'll go from there. I have not decided yet, because the voltage is quite high with the 24 volt secondaries. I end up getting DC that's way beyond what I needed, upwards of, at least with my mains, like 39 volts, that then gets dragged all the way down to 25 volts. That's creating a lot of heat. So I may still replace these transformers, but I was trying to figure out whether I should replace them with 43 volt amp like these are, or whether I should drop down to 20 volt amp, which probably would be sufficient. But if I stay with 43, I can use the exact same mounting location, whereas if I go with 20 volt, I will have, or 20 volt amp, I will have to drill new holes in the base plate, and I'd rather not be going back and remachining the silly thing, because that's a hassle at this stage with everything inside. So there you go, a little bit of an experiment just to see what happens when you load up various things on transformers and transformer regulation and primaries and secondaries and all that other fun stuff. Hope you're having a good day, evening, noontime, supper, breakfast, nighttime, whenever you happen to be watching this. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.